Hello everyone, and welcome to the third and final part of this SkyDrift review brought to you by Podcast 17 and Debeat. I am William. In this part, we're going to be talking about multiplayer and showing you a quick little multiplayer match, see how that goes over. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about the campaign. In the last part, I mentioned that there was 5 or 6 stages. There's actually 7 stages, and in each stage you can change the difficulty with page up and page down to either easy, medium, or hard. I've been playing on medium this entire time. So, you know, you got about 5 or 6 maps per stage, plus 3 different ways of playing it and 7 stages. So there's a lot of replayability there. Plus you have all the achievements to get. I've got 4 thus far, but things like complete the entire campaign, unlock all the events, unlock all the planes, win a race with every plane, things like that. Things to keep you going. So in multiplayer, you got 3 different modes here to choose from when you click the multiplayer section. You got Quick Match, which just basically drops you into a lobby. Player Match, which allows you to choose a specific type of game, or Custom Match, where you can create your own lobby based on the selected parameters here. So we're just going to do a quick match and see what we find. So I did get dropped into a game here with Rob Hamster. It should be noted though that it is the middle of the day, Eastern Standard Time, on a weekday, so the multiplayer community doesn't seem to be too active right now, but it could be I'm just playing at off hours, which is sort of a shame, but there seems to be a lot of one-on-one matches going on. I never played against more than one person, so hopefully this lobby gets more players added and we can get going. As you can see, this guy isn't readying up, so I'm just gonna cut the video here, and through the magic of editing, I'll start it when he's readied up. Alright, so it seems he's readied up. You got 30 seconds left on the countdown clock up there, and we'll begin flying. We're going to be playing Avalanche in reverse, and it looks like it's a power race, so just whoever comes in first place after 3 laps wins. And at the beginning of the race, I'll give you my final impressions of the game, and then you can just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. I should mention that you can choose your plane and invite your friends. Steamworks is enabled for this game, so you can just go select your friends from your friends list and go invite to game, which works really well. And there's barely any lag. You'll notice that the loading is very quick. I say that, now it's going to probably take forever to load. No, there we go. And there's barely any lag when I've been playing multiplayer. So here we go. Rob Hamster's over on the left. So I guess in summation, SkyDrift leaves me with some pretty positive feelings. It's a really good racing indie game that plucks my original heartstrings of racers like Star Wars Pod Racer, which is a game that gives you a good feeling of motion, and this game does too, especially with the boost capabilities. The graphics are really great, the environments are very dynamic, and the gameplay's pretty fluid as well. The sounds are a little bit iffy. The voiceovers are sort of strange sometimes. Sometimes the announcer can say some pretty wonky things. But it's okay. The music is really great too, and the sound effects are good as well. Replayability is decent. Like I said, you could probably finish the campaign on medium in at least a day. And but there's plenty of ways you can replay those maps if you choose to do so. And multiplayer seems to be a little bit lacking. Mainly because there's not a lot of people playing multiplayer. I mean, everything's there except for a server browser. Everything that you can possibly want. But it doesn't seem to be enough people playing this game, so go ahead and buy this game right now on Steam. You won't be disappointed, I guarantee it. And then we can fill in this multiplayer community. And add me on Steam. Maybe we can have a huge game of SkyDrift lovers, which would be fantastic. This guy's not giving me much of a challenge here. I've been in first place this entire time. He shot a couple rockets at me and I've managed to avoid them. It's probably the easiest duel that I've ever done. It should be noted that this entire review, I've been playing with a Pt.3 controller connected up to Motion Joy, which allows me to emulate the 360 drivers. I would highly suggest playing this game with a controller. If you don't have one, try to pick one up. It is playable with keyboard and mouse, it just doesn't feel as good, if you know what I mean. Which is sort of a shame, but it's not the developer's fault, it's just the nature of the game. So yeah, get a 360 controller, which works natively with Windows, or a PS3 controller. You have to download MotionJoy to emulate those 360 drivers. It's very easy to do. And that's it! Other than that, sit back, relax. I'm gonna leave you with the wonders of SkyDrift. Oh, shit.
One more lap.